Salutations, everyone. This is Rage here, giving you guys some domination gameplay on the stand-up with the AN94. V-Set, Dogs, and Swarm are the streaks that you're going to be seeing killing people today. And I'm bringing to you guys some Call of Duty Black Ops 2 gameplay as opposed to some E3 view horror nonsense, which, based off of just what we've learned in the past couple hours, that's enough view horror videos for the next entire week. So can only imagine what the view horror YouTubers are going to be doing in the recent future. But anyways, fuck, I'm more excited about seeing the first footage of Korra Book 2 than anything I heard out of E3. I mean, yeah, new Halo, Call of Duty Elite bullshit or Ghost. Who fucking cares? Who cares about the campaign that much? They're putting out all this information about the campaign, and all the Call of Duty commentators going crazy with this information. It's like, you guys know we're not going to get any useful information about multiplayer for another 2 or 3 months, right? I mean, it's ridiculous, ridiculous. Barely anything in the campaign is going to be in the multiplayer. Even the guns you can't expect to, transfer 100% over to the campaign, because no campaign has been like that. Sure, most of the guns are like that, except for Black Ops 2 because of the whole flashback stuff. None of the flashback guns made it through, just the new guns. So yeah, some things might be kind of cool, but I really don't give a shit, and no one should give a shit. And unless the campaign is your main thing. If that's your main thing that you care about, go nuts. That's your prerogative. But for most people, 99% of Call of Duty players care about one and one thing only, and that's the multiplayer. And we won't be getting any multiplayer information for quite some time. And while we're talking about Call of Duty multiplayer, Black Ops 2, as you can see, I did have to pick this M27 up because, hello, I already got my Swarm, so out of this AN94, picking up this Vector as my secondary, capping the C flag like a boss, spawns flipping. I'm just nailing nerds left and right. My dogs, I would like to say that they're going to town, but only getting a couple kills here and there, and that's typically what they do. The only main advantage is that they cannot get shot down. But that doesn't mean you can't just hide in a corner and, just kill all my dogs. But bam, they get me a nice little 5-man feed right there. Puppies doing what they do. There's type 25 killing people, Vector killing people. But what I wanted to say is the AN94, it was the gun that I started with, and wrecked enough havoc to get my dogs in my swarm. But when did the AN94 become a super popular gun? Like, when did that transition? When was that made? Because the first 3 or 4 months in this game, there was hardly any AN94. I understand it was the last assault rifle that you unlock. I totally get that. They usually aren't very many used last weapon unlocks, and then, as more people hit the prestiges that they want to hit, most likely the last prestige, fucking dashboard time right here, as they call in the swarm in the first round. But if I waited till the second round, there'd be no one to kill anyways, so there's my logic right there. So people waiting to prestige to the point that they wanted to are, now just getting the AN94, or, in the recent months using it because they're no longer prestiging, most likely prestige masters nowadays. But even then, there still seems to be way more AN94 usage than what I'm used to seeing. Like, when did T-Mart make that video? When did he make that video? When was there, a million view video about how great the AN94 is? Because, up until, maybe 2 months ago, at the earliest, did the AN94 become this prevalent? Because I see it all the time. I see it in all the time. You're always going to see, LMG target finders, and you're always going to see MSMCs, PDWs. But when did the M8 and the AN94 become so widely used? When did T-Mart make that video that the AN94 was this good? Because someone had to bring it out into the light, tell, millions of people something that they should have known a long time ago. I liked using the AN94. You guys know in some of my early videos that AN94 was like my favorite assault rifle, and I was doing very, very well with it. But not a lot of people were using it, and now that more people are using it, I don't like it so much because it's being used against me and very overused now. So, one round, my final score is 32-6 on the standoff with the AN94 and some guns that I picked up. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Comments below are always appreciated, and I will see you next time.